Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. Go ahead and grab your drink or whatever it is that you do, gather around, and let's get into this review. Today we're going to be reviewing Love and Hip Hop Atlanta Season 10, Episode 2. So let's just get right into it. So the show opens up with Rashida and Kirk, and it shows them trying to get the baby signed in for school. And then once he gets settled, Kirk and Sheeta talk about the restaurant and how it's suffering because their kids and their kids' significant others are fighting. And again, I just want to know, why are they on the show? They are not bringing anything to it. I feel like they may have run their course, but whatever. So then we go and we meet Amaretta. Amaretta? I don't know. Amaretta. And I've been knowing about her for a little bit. She really can rap, for real. It doesn't matter that she's a female either. She's just a great rapper. And so she's in some kind of a radio interview type deal, and they're just talking, and we learn that she just wants to be herself and not want to be a duplication of what the others are doing. She says she's a tomboy and she likes to wear sneakers and stuff. So that's her own style, and she wants to stick with it, which I feel her. I think she should be able to be whoever she wants to be. And then she tells us that she took a year off in 2020 and now she's back. And she seems to be pretty popular around Atlanta. She ends up doing a meet and greet with some fans, and she's signing CDs and taking pictures, which is really cool to see. You don't really see that too much anymore in this day and age. Like, I remember being younger and wanting to go to meet and greets to meet, like, I don't know, 3LW or B2K or something like that, you know. So I get it. I think I like it. I like that they're taking it back to like kind of the original concept of things. So that's cool. So as she's signing CDs, young baby Tate comes in, and they've been following each other on IG for some time, but they've never met in person. So it was nice to see them finally meet one another. I liked their chemistry that they had, and I'm all for women supporting other women with no hating going on or underlying messiness. All right, so then we go to Kentucky, and they're on their way to a rally, and I really won't be talking too much about the part where they're in Kentucky, only because I'm extremely emotional about it. It's really only been a year, and it's too close to home. That could have been me, and it just makes me emotional. And I don't like. I can't even put it into words. It just shows you how fucked up America really is. No parent should ever have to bury their child. That's not how it's supposed to go. That is not supposed to how it's not supposed to be how it goes. It's supposed to be the other way around. No matter how painful that is, you're supposed to bury your parents. They're not supposed to bury you. And so I just couldn't imagine that type of pain. And I just feel so bad for her mom, and I can't even go really into it. That's all I want to say about that. Let's move on. So next we go to Erica, and she's hanging out in bed, and her older sister Lisa is in town visiting, and they talk about how Safari's been acting and how hurtful the things that he said have been. You know, he's been going on social media just acting a fool, and I don't know why he's taking it to social media. That's very immature. But anyways, we find out Erica is pregnant and she didn't even know. Homegirl is 6 months pregnant and she's nervous to tell her husband about it. And that's so crazy to me. And she's saying that she really didn't know anything about it. She was having a period and everything, having the cramps and everything that go along with it. So that's pretty crazy. She must have been extremely stressed. And I hate that she has to be even more stressed about telling Safari, because he already thinks having one child is hard work. Imagine with two. And I'm also glad that her sister is there to support her and let her know that she'll be in her corner no matter what is going on with Safari. So that's great to see. Oh, and then we go back to Kirk, and Kirk is talking to his accountant about the restaurant, and the restaurant is like $1 million in debt. And I don't know, I'm not buying this stuff with Kirk and Rashida. they're just doing this for a check, and I'm not even mad about it. I'm glad that they've got their family on it. They're probably getting a cut as well. So, I'm not mad at nepotism. Go ahead and pass it on. But I don't understand why Kirk and Rashida are on the show. They may need to be behind the scenes, maybe executive produce, get behind the camera or something. But to be on the show, no, they add no value to it. Period. I stick by that. So then when they go back to Louisville and Jock arrives, and again, can't really talk too much about that, but just want to say to be black in America is to play a game of Survivor. A lot of us don't get to live. We are on survival mode 24/7. We rarely just get to just enjoy purely existing like our counterparts do. So, yeah, I will throw that in there just to be black in America. Boy, oh boy, it's tough. So then we go to Amaretta and Baby Tate. They link up in the studio and they're just having a good conversation and giving us, a taste of that black girl magic that we need. They discuss Baby Tate's boo Guap Dad. I don't know. I'm not too familiar with his music, but good for her. Happy for her. And then we also learned that Amaretta's relationship with her mom isn't the best. Her mom was her manager and then she had to fire her. And they discuss just their ups and downs in their career. And it's really nice to see. And I hope that they keep this up because it's important to see two black women getting along and supporting each other. Then we go back to Louisville and Carly arrives. And all I can say about this scene, it was nice to see Tamika Palmer, which is Breonna Taylor's mom, dancing and smiling. And she's really strong. Like I said before, a mother should not bury her child. And the person that took her child is still walking free. Let that sink in. He's still walking free. Nothing happened to him. Nothing happened to him. But like Mendici said, I'm so happy that she has a massive support system and she's not alone. And she can find reasons to smile. And that's all I can ask for her. So then we cut back to Amaretta and she is making tacos because it's Taco Tuesday and her mom is coming over. Now, Amaretta, why do you have butter in the skillet to make tacos? Girl, she has to be really, really young if she didn't know that the grease from the meat is what's allows. Let me shut up because I don't even know why the reason behind it. I just know that you don't need butter or oil when you're frying ground beef. But yeah. But her mom comes over and saves the day and starts browning the meat for him and for her. And they have a conversation. And her mom says that she's upset that she has to find out about her daughter from Instagram posts. And she also claims that Amaretta dissed her on a song, which Amaretta says is not true. She was just speaking about her life and how she grew up. And if it's too hard to hear, then that's on her mom. But it's her reality. It's her truth. So after the tacos are finished, they go outside to eat. And Amaretta expresses that she feels like her mom put a man over her and it hurt her. And her mom was very, very defensive about it and saying, that's not what happened. You're just spoiled. You just want your dad and I couldn't give you your dad. And this is my problem with that. She sees that her daughter is hurt, so hurt that she's put it into music to try to convey how she feels because maybe she's not comfortable talking to you. Or as we can see here, you're not listening. You're just defensive. Instead of getting defensive, just be quiet and listen to her. If you're the one that hurt somebody, you can't say whether or not they are hurt. You can't tell them how they feel. They are entitled to their feelings. And the fact that she's saying that that's how you made her feel as a child, that should make you feel something even more because you put a baby through that. You made a child feel that. And I felt like instead of just being so defensive, just listen to her. Don't invalidate her feelings. Like, I don't know, Amaretta, I see you and I hear you. And sometimes that's all you need is somebody to say, I see you, I hear you, and your feelings are valid. So then we go to Kirk and Rashida, and they're in the restaurant and they gather the staff members that are family, and they talk about how they need to do better in the restaurant. And I'll be honest, this is another filler scene to me that we don't need. um, I feel as though Kirk and Rashida are really milking it, and I really hope that this is the last season. Pass the baton to your children if they're going to be on the show, or put them on Growing Up Hip Hop. But nothing's going on with them. It seems like Kirk and Rashida are in a good place, and I hate to say it, but Love and Hip Hop is about drama, and they don't have anything to bring. So they may want to do like Mimi and them did and just bow out gracefully, because this is painful to watch, very painful. And so we end the episode with those that were in Louisville protesting. And I'm actually really happy to see Mendices out there, despite his circumstances, and knowing that he could very well get into trouble. Um, I'm happy to see it, very much so happy to see it, and that's where we're going to end. This is a very, very short review, probably because I didn't want to go too deep into the Breonna Taylor things, because you already heard me. I get emotional talking about it because, like I said, that could have been me. That could have been me. So, anyways, on that note, hope you had a great time listening to this review. And if you didn't, oh well, I'm still going to keep doing them. All right, y'all. Peace out. Bye.